Hey everybody, this is Eddie Ift from Talkin' Shit, and I am still touring Australia. I won't be back till next week, where we will finally be back together in the Rape Cottage recording new episodes. But right now, we have a very, very, very special episode for you. Due to popular demand, we are going to release the hidden episode. Yes, the episode we recorded with our friend Example from the UK. Let's just say we're all pretty fucked up while we're recording this. We had to all kind of agree that this episode was going to be released, and you'll hear for yourselves. It got a little bit out of control. But for right now, I just want you to sit back and enjoy the hidden episode.
Two douchebags on a couch. One's an asshole, one's a grouch. And relentless. Oh, their mouths. Jim and Eddie. Talk shit. Jim and Eddie. Talk shit.
Hey, welcome to Talkin' Shit with Jim, Jeffries, and Eddie Ift. We're here at the Rape Cottage right now, down Rape Alley on Rape Street. And we've got a guest tonight. We've got our friend Example, all the way from London, England, here in the United States.
Example, ladies and gentlemen.
Example.
How's it going? It's such a pleasure to be here with you cunts. Thanks.
Let
me set up the room real quickly. We've got Machete on the fucking wheels of steel. Or whatever the fuck he does. We've got Jason on the floor drinking fucking whatever the fuck he's drinking, you piece of shit. And Jim and I are here. Lindsay is
retired.
We don't know where she is.
Lindsay's retired into a fat ball of retirement.
We're recording at the Rape Cottage at a very late time. It's about 2 a.m. And
is this one of the latest yet?
Yeah, we've never done this before. This is a special occasion. We decided to do this because
world record podcast.
Everybody in the room is drunk except for Eddie, who's mildly drunk. He's a little bit drunk, but everyone else is drunk. Jason, are you drunk? Okay.
I've puked.
Now,
I went upstairs and
thing
puked
is,
just so I could do this shit.
How old are you?
Me and Example were friends.
I am younger than Moses, older than Adam.
Jason has mentioned in his alcoholism tonight things we've never heard from him before that are terrifying.
Why would they be terrifying?
Just stuff, you mentioned stuff, like you tried to make me punch you in the jaw.
Well, just for stress relief. If you needed to hit me when I'm drunk, it's a good time to do it.
Can I hit you?
Yeah?
He wants you to punch him in the jaw.
Jim, you've punched me like 15 times tonight.
Bit in the face? Can I hit you in the face?
I want to see this, please. Let's do this.
Can I hit you once in the face?
Once.
Jim, get up.
Not an eyeball shot.
I really don't want this to happen.
Eddie, you understand that I'm comfortable with it?
Okay, this is going to hurt my hand, and this will be awkward for everyone.
Yeah, he might break his hand.
Jim, punch him now.
Yeah.
Can I just punch in the neck?
No, Jim, just punch him in the face.
I just punch in the neck.
In the front of the side.
Way too
Sides
much drinking.
I'll punch you in the side of the neck.
We called Machete at midnight and told him to come.
All right, okay, get up.
Right now,
Present your
Jim
face.
is standing on his feet. Jason's on his knees.
It might be a regret for you, but...
Are you going to get up? Okay, so Jason's standing.
I want to. Okay, open your neck up.
Hold on. Let me describe what's happening. Jim is lining up right now to punch Jason in the neck.
Okay, you're gonna hold this. You're gonna hold this microphone up to your mouth.
Jim, put the microphone by his neck. Put the microphone by his neck so you can hear it.
Jim is about to punch Jason in the jaw.
Put the microphone by his neck so you can hear it.
Wait, are you punching him in the neck or the jaw?
The neck.
He's gonna punch him in the neck as hard as he can, and Jason getting ready.
Go.
Okay. I gotta line this up because I could hit you in the jaw.
I don't want to see any part of this.
I don't want to hit anything.
Machete's filming it.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
Jason's. Oh, that was good.
That's all he's got.
Yeah.
That was upsetting for me
Why?
because I like
You hit me pretty hard, but...
Oh, but I didn't do my full swing. Give it again on the go.
Yeah, he didn't really
go right
hit
there.
Dude, I went to bruises on my arm.
No, he only pulled that back like a foot. If he's really gonna hit you, why are you fucking flexing?
Okay, move.
Right in the middle.
Move.
That's my throat.
You want me to punch the
No,
fucking
don't hit him
Adam's
in
apple?
the throat. Don't hit him
Can't
in
do
the
the
throat.
Adam's apple. You can't do that.
If you hit him in the jaw, you'll knock him out.
You serious? I don't want to hit you. Okay, I'm gonna hit you.
Oh my god!
Not in the windpipe. Not in the windpipe. Right here.
Do it side by neck.
In the jaw.
Oh my god!
It's all right. Do you understand? Jim's nothing. Like I really went through like serious training.
Jason just pushed Jim down onto the couch.
I've actually hurt my hand more than I've hurt his face.
Fucking hell.
What was that?
Would you like a British
what did you just
celebrity?
say?
I really am a badass.
Okay.
Like I can take a major hit.
Example.
Like,
Do you mind if I hit you in the throat?
in the throat. Which side? The front side?
Well,
or
the same place he hit you.
In the side here by the
I
artery?
like you, but I wouldn't mind hitting you in the throat. Is that okay?
Well, considering you're a multi-platinum artist.
He's not a multi-platinum artist. He's just platinum just the once.
Jim, he's in a little bit better shape than you.
He's only sold 1 million albums. Don't start sucking up.
Yeah,
No.
No.
Not 1 million. If you combine all of my singles plus albums plus people who've been to see me plus the times my mum sent me a fucking card saying hello, how you doing, that's about 1 million. But in terms of albums by themselves,
you can't do that. Because I've been at big open air concerts where I've been standing amongst 250,000 people. It doesn't mean that they're coming to see me.
Who are they there for?
Crowded House mostly.
The difference, Jim. Crowded House.
You know, Neil Finn. Hey now, don't
think it's
dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, let it go. Build a world.
All right.
I will tell you a story about Neil Finn.
Excuse me, can I punch him first?
Hold on.
Punch him first.
Let me do a really quick punch.
I'm about to be punched by a major British star. 1.4 million album.
You know what I like about
Is that
that?
right?
No.
You've never been kissed by someone who doesn't have AIDS, and now you're excited because you're being punched by a guy who's a fucking star.
I've sold about 14 albums.
The only difference is I can tell by this guy's physique just by touching his shoulders
I've had.
that his management cares more about his physique than yours does.
Yeah, but he makes people laugh. I just fucking punch people.
Let's add a layer.
I'm not gonna give you
Can we
full
add a
blow.
layer? Hip hopster. Can we add a layer?
Hip hop star.
Let's add a layer.
You heard that example.
I'm a singer now.
I'm
I'm a
going to
singer.
answer a deep philosophical question.
Go on then,
at the
make
same
it quick.
time as you jaw me.
Make it quick.
Let's answer that.
Okay, let's hear
You
it.
guys pose the question.
Sure. What you were
Right.
going to get?
And I will answer an actual.
You'll answer the question.
Like, give me a real
Okay,
topic.
so the question is, are you worth anything?
I'm worth more than. No, give me a real question.
What were you worth earlier tonight?
$11
And what are you worth now?
billion.
What happened?
what
What
happened
happened
to
to
your
$11?
You burned my money.
I burned
what
a
did I
dollar.
do?
I burned a
What did I do?
dollar.
What did I do?
I heard from him I heard from Jim that Eddie ripped up my 10
Yeah,
and that Jim burned my 1.
I burned your one.
For
I
what
witnessed
reason?
this.
I
I
don't
witnessed this.
understand, but they have a.
And the
they have-
waitress came up as if to tell us off, and then she just took a drink order
and then laughed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
That the
looking
candle
places.
because we
She's
told her what you
bitter
did.
and burned out. You know how many wannabe stars come through this neighborhood?
Tell
Like
us.
Bob-
Tell us.
7.
How many? How many?
Well, actually 8, but Jim was close with 7. So
Can I be one of the stars
All
that
right.
came through?
this is Example. Example is one of the top hip
terrible.
hop star. Eddie said I'm terrible.
When you act
No,
like this,
Jason.
Why am I terrible?
You're doing a good
taking
job.
over the show.
Jason, you're doing a
I
good
don't
job.
mean you made me drunk. You bought the beer.
Jason,
You paid for this.
Jason,
Jason,
You
listen.
paid for
And
this.
you told me
Jason.
it's tax deductible.
It is a
Jason.
deduction, I'm sure. And it's not
Jason, you're talking too much. Let the celebrity hit
All
you.
right, so what we're gonna do is Jim is gonna pose a philosophical question to me that's legitimate, not bullshit.
Right.
And at the same time, Example,
Yeah.
who's one of the top hip rappers in UK.
I'm more like a
gonna-
singer now,
he's
to be
gonna
fair.
jaw me
Hip hop records.
right about here. This would be a good spot.
Oh, in the
If
face.
you want to break
tell me,
it,
you
right?
tell me.
Don't hit
This is
the,
gonna
don't
be
hit the
horrible.
connective tissue.
Is this?
I'd
is
rather
this
hit you in the stomach.
No,
It's
it's-
Hit
gonna
me
hurt.
anywhere you
Example.
Jason.
In the face.
Jason, is this right now what you're doing going to be on your demo that you're going to send to iTunes when you try to get your own podcast going because you're a real talent?
No, punching in the face is a visual thing, and we're doing it audio. Which
But if Jim
doesn't-
and I stop doing the podcast, you're going to continue doing it, right? Because we're
No, what I would do is I would collect up all the neighborhood retards and do
Right.
like what is it, like color pieces, like
No, Jason,
informational things
Jason,
about the neighborhood. You know,
Jason,
come to Venice, look
Jason,
out for this guy with a hair lip. And
Jason,
whatever.
when I threatened to leave the podcast, what did you say to me?
I was upset with you.
Yeah.
You know why?
What?
Because I put my life out there for you.
Jason,
Whoa, I
when I
exposed
threatened to leave the podcast, what did you actually say?
I don't remember.
I'll do the glory hole challenge. That's
For
what you
you.
said to me.
Only for you.
You would get
do
your
that?
suck.
And you have
You would
15
get your
minutes to pull
cock
it
sucked off by a man just to please me.
You should podcast that one.
Can you let example punch you in the face?
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Come on,
You were
we've all
excited.
had, we've all had a
Right side,
drink.
you go left
No, I
side.
don't want to do
right?
it because I'm worried.
I'll go first.
I'm worried he's going to wake up and fucking spank me. Like, he's a
might.
big guy.
I will defend you. Example. if
He
he's
looks
wrong.
he looks like he could fuck people up if he wanted to.
Bitterness defiles many. I would never hold.
Bitterness
grudge against you.
defiles many.
I'm letting you.
No, I
Did
don't
you
want to
just-
punch you.
did
I don't
you
want to
just
punch you.
hear that
He's got
example?
Too. He's got Viking blood. Do you see how thick his wrist
You
is?
This
sure?
is gonna hurt.
You
Examples
sure?
lined up.
I'm not going to punch him really hard. I'm just going to punch him.
Is that it?
Well, no, I can hit harder, but I don't want to hit you harder. I don't want to hit you harder.
Deja vu about this.
Are you sure?
He's still standing. Example.
You know what's funny?
I don't want to hit you again. That was pretty fucking
It
hard.
doesn't hurt. Well, it doesn't bother me.
Oh,
Really weird. No,
It's
you know
going
when I
to
was a kid-
tomorrow.
When I was 10 years old.
Example
I was
just
hit
punched
in
him
the
so
face with a
fucking
line
hard in
drive
the
baseball.
face. It was
How do you feel
unbelievable.
it? It's weird.
And
All my
Jason
life,
just stood
I honestly feel like,
like
I
he was
missed out.
Drago out of fucking Rocky 4.
I think I could have been a fighter. I honestly do. Like I
I'm
swear.
actually quite scared
like,
of him
I
now.
don't. Like it
should
never
be.
hurt me.
Can we stop the punching?
Eddie, punch him in the face.
That was
No, I
pretty-
won't. I
Eddie,
won't
you have to.
No, I won't. do it.
Eddie, everyone has.
Be your last
Eddie.
chance.
No, there's no way. I'd
Eddie,
ever fuck
you
up.
have to punch him, or me and Jim are going to
That's why
punch
I
you.
know Eddie
we
really
will-
loves me.
Me and Example will physically punch
We will
you.
do you a left, right,
You
in the
guys,
cheek.
If you guys hit me, I'll hit you right back.
That's
and
cool,
harder.
but that's cool. We want that.
But-
We want that. We want to incite
No,
violence.
no, come on.
I cannot hit Jason.
There's
in the
two of
Eddie.
us.
Nope.
There's
Eddie,
two of us.
Eddie, he fucking loves it. I punched him, and I punched him pretty hard, and he loved it.
I will not punch Jason because I guarantee I'd knock him unconscious.
Eddie?
Oh,
You
fuck
guarantee?
Off. Fuck off,
I'll-
Eddie.
Eddie, I'll bet you $100.
$100 that I won't knock you,
You
out.
can't knock me out.
Jason, how much you wanted to punch you?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Jason, I'll knock
Mate, you
you
got a
out for
fucking
sure.
good chin. Fair
I'm
play
gonna
to
tell you
you.
something about Eddie If.
Fair play to you. Fucking high five.
All the bullshit aside, Eddie If loves me like a brother.
All right, line up. I'm gonna
All
fucking
right, talk your shit. But he doesn't
I
want to
can't
hit
believe
me.
you wouldn't
He
hit
doesn't
him,
want to hit
Eddie.
me because he was.
Why?
Line up.
can't hit him.
No, but I didn't. You know, I didn't do that. When I hit
Jim,
you,
we moved the 40-pound dresser upstairs, and you were winded. Eddie can do 170-pound overhead squats.
I will punch
respect
you
his
again, you
understanding
fat
that he
piece of shit.
he can hit probably 6 or 7 times harder than you. No offense. No offense.
Let's give it another
He's
go.
the in-shape comic.
Come on, I'm like a steamroller.
You guys have to stop this.
Jim, go
Here we
ahead.
go.
Is that what you're gonna do?
You've watched me live.
do it.
Jason's standing up. Jim is holding his fist at his
You
chest.
understand? You understand?
Jason.
I'm the rock you will break yourself against.
Fucking hell.
Do you understand that?
I will break my hand
Staring each
On my
other
face.
in the eyes
just to
right
hurt your
now.
face.
You won't hurt it though.
Jim, do it.
I don't bruise.
Jim, fuck him up.
Go ahead. Take it up. Childhood. Come on.
Childhood. Don't say the word childhood.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now you're upsetting
These
me.
are, no, we can work through emotional issues
Jason.
that other people.
Jason's holding
value.
a wine glass while he's about to take a punch.
This is unbelievable.
Are you
Jim
serious?
Jeffries.
Are you
top
serious?
comic
Jim
in the
is
UK,
lined up, ready to punch
number
him in the
7 in
face.
the US.
All right,
Let's go.
don't start talking, Jason. Jason, I want you to know before I do this,
Jim,
I love you very
Jim,
Jim,
much.
I don't-
pivot off the left foot. Pivot off the left foot.
Yeah, put your-
Pull back.
This
And
isn't gonna.
Jason,
Jim, you understand? I don't let people do this, and only you.
Jason,
Go ahead.
Jason.
wait, what about example? You let example. hit
I let
you.
example. Well, he's 1.4 million now.
Jason, I love you, okay?
Oh, this is gonna be the one that knocks him out.
No, as long as my neck doesn't move, my brain won't rattle. Go. Oh, that's it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Wow, he just hit him again. And
My friends wanted me to fight a bear when I was 19. They actually, no bullshit. Like, no bullshit. When I was 19 years old, there was a club in Cincinnati, Ohio. They actually had a bear. It cost $120. $125
That
or
just
something
made
like
the
that.
show worth
And they were
it.
like willing to pay for me to fight
if you're
the bear
listening right
just
now
to see what the fuck
to
happened.
the show,
Because of
you're
this.
you're gonna
All
be
my
happy
life.
that you listened. There might not be another laugh the
Okay.
entire show, but right there, what Jason just said made the entire show worth it.
May I
just wanted you to know.
mention that I haven't been drunk since August 29th.
Which is,
and
I'm proud of Jim for that.
Thank you.
Because I don't like a
You
baby's
fucking
arm sticking
liar.
out of his asshole.
August the 29th.
August 29th because
That's a long time ago.
I had an
And he got
enlarged
drunk
liver.
for you.
Really?
And
Yeah,
well,
this is
you know,
your
because we're mates.
celebration.
The few times we've seen each other,
Fucking high five each other.
we've always been drunk.
We just met each other and connected over the fact we were both fuckheads.
Jason, shut up. We're on air.
What? I know. I'm talking to him off mic.
No, you weren't. You're being loud and you're ruining the show.
And I haven't been drunk for many months, and I thought tonight, because Example was out and we're friends and we've played in a celebrity soccer match once, which I'm saying that for the English people, but for the American
What's quite
people,
funny about that is at the time neither of us were actually that famous.
neither of us were famous. Now I'm mildly famous now, and you're extraordinarily famous now, and we were with a guy who came third in X Factor, which is equivalent of coming third.
I don't even think it was third.
He might have been even lower than that, but it's equivalent of coming third or fourth in American Idol. And we actually played with it was me, Example, and another player, and we played with
Ex-professional footballers.
three fans, 3 ex-professional players, and us. And I'll always remember Example for this very reason, because I came in as a celebrity, and you came up to me and said these words: "Are you a celebrity or a fan?" Now you
probably thought the same thing about me.
Now you know right there that you're not really famous when someone asks if you're a celebrity or a fan. And I was the worst player ever. It's like I never knew I had an awkward run until I watched it back on the actual TV show, and the commentators went, "Oh, Jim Jeffries has an awkward run." You know what I mean? I thought, as long as you're moving properly, you think, "Oh, I look pretty fucking good doing this."
What's brilliant about that is all the other teams had actually quite famous celebs playing for them, and Fulham at the time, they were just like, well, we looked for Hugh Grant, we went to Lily Allen, we went to Lily Allen's dad, we went to Lily Allen's granddad, we went to Lily Allen's great-granddad. None of them were available, so they were like, all right, we'll go to this guy from Fulham with big lips who hasn't had a hit, and we'll go to this other guy who's Australian, told a few jokes, but isn't actually from Fulham, but once went to a game.
Well, I didn't even live in Fulham. I used to live in Shepherd's Bush over the road from Loftus Road. When
that's what I'm saying. We were the shittest Fulham. We were the shittest Fulham celebs ever.
We weren't as bad as Wigham, who had no celebrity fans and just got Wigham had regular people. Paul,
they just went down a shopping centre and just grabbed some fat people and went, "Are you from Wigan?" They went, "No, I'm not. I'm from down south." And they went, "I don't care. You can play for Wigan."
Liverpool and Manchester actually had famous people actually playing for them.
I think Chelsea did as well.
Chelsea did well, yeah. What's that?
I was out in the Hamptons one time, and I played in a friend of mine got me.
All right, you fucking posh flash gun. I was out in the Hamptons one time. I
played in a celebrity football tournament on like 4th of July, and I was on P. Diddy's team. And our team.
This is getting boring. This better be good.
Our team sucked. Our team sucked, and I kept going to P. Diddy. Throw it to me, throw it to me. And at one point, he said to me, "Nobody knows who you are."
What? He doesn't. He
wouldn't throw me.
He doesn't throw to non-famous.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I was like, it was such.
And this was a one-on-one game as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was me.
When me and Example did the actual celebrity game, I shut up and I was fucking wasted.
He actually said that he arrived in the changing room full of like ex-professionals who were all limbering up and still had six-packs even though they were 45.
Because half the team was actual players.
So they were pretty fit. And they were like, they were stretching their thighs going, can't wait for this, guys. And then Jim turns up and goes, do you know what? Why the fuck are you stretching? I was doing a load of coke last night.
And I was smoking just in the fucking room. And I was coked out of my fucking skull. And everyone was like, oh, come on, do some training. And I'm like, yeah, this is why I'm going to be a bad player. I haven't done enough training for 2.5 minutes. You know, there was years and years of fucking abuse to my body.
And the other Fulham so-called celeb on the team wasn't even a celeb, they're just someone who once danced in fucking Fulham.
We had Rufus Brevitt was the player that we had.
A legendary player for Fulham.
He was a very good player.
If you're from America and you don't know about soccer, Rufus Brevitt's a bit of a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
We have Damien
Rufus
Duff now.
is a hillbilly name in America. Just
What the fuck are you doing to me, Jason?
Yeah, touching you.
Why the fuck are you touching me like that?
Because you're famous.
Don't touch me with your fucking microphone cable. It's
Jason,
really weird.
Has your life changed in the last 6 months?
Jason.
Not really.
Jason.
Yeah,
It's like I do this podcast with you guys, but the moment I leave, I'm like just back to like hanging out at the coffee shop.
You're full of depression, but once a week.
Once a week, there's joy.
Once a week, we introduce you to celebrities.
How many times?
There's a knot.
Whoa.
You actually, one of you two actually did give me a bruise.
How many?
A little bit of a bruise right here.
Oh
Right.
yeah, I see it. How many times a week did
awesome.
you?
Good for you.
How
I feel
many times a
terrible
week
now.
did you used to cry?
Cry?
Yeah.
Well, I used to cry probably 32 times a week. I'm down to 16. Only in the morning and at night.
I reckon I can get up to 46.
Maybe.
Have you looked at yourself naked?
The only reason I don't want you to kill yourself is because me and Eddie will be blamed in court.
Yeah, we talked about it the other day.
Well, Jim, the only reason I wouldn't kill myself is because it's a selfish act.
Really?
Very
Well,
selfish.
you sign a contract that
What?
says if you kill yourself, we're not responsible.
Yeah, me and Eddie wouldn't
I'm
care.
down for that. I don't mind that because I really wouldn't kill myself. Because you know what? I'd rather make you suffer with my presence than kill myself.
But what about your mum? Your mum would be upset if you killed yourself, right?
He's
My
down-
4'11" mom would be very, very.
Your mom's
Is your mum
only
4'11"?
She might be technically a midget. She has normal appendages.
She may be the tallest dwarf in the world. No one's ever put that into the equation. Your mum could be the tallest dwarf in the world.
No. The cutoff is 10, 4'10".
And your mom's 4'11".
She's 1 inch taller than a dwarf.
Your mom's midget plus bonus.
My grandma was a midget. Was technically a midget, I think.
Right.
She was like 4'9" or 10 or something.
What's his own?
And what was your grandfather? Was he just a rapist who went through the town fucking short people?
I don't know.
Follow the yellow brick
Maybe.
road. Follow the yellow brick road.
He told me about the curtain. I don't know.
Rapey,
Growing up, don't look
rapey,
behind
follow the
And the curtain. Tell us about the curtain.
Do you know the best part about fucking a midget?
I hear they have normal or larger than normal sized genitals. I'm
No,
not
it's-
sure.
it's
I have no experience to base that on, but
No,
Eddie.
you just fucked a 3-legged midget.
You just fucked Rolf Harris as a midget, which the American fans won't appreciate, but the British fans are pissing.
Anyone at
themselves
home
off.
right now is going, ha ha ha, Jim Jeffries and Elliot. Oh, they're so funny.
If your this explains everything. He has midget features.
I have midget features, but I'm normal somehow.
you
It's
do-
like I'm a dichotomy.
you do-
I'm an anomaly.
You do have stumpy arms and legs.
No, they're actually kind of gorilla length if you look at them. I have like a longer
Yeah, but you
wingspan
have
than
fat
the
little
person.
midget fingers.
They're not little. They're just beefy.
And it looks like you've grown
Meaty.
your forehead as well.
Yeah. You have a dwarf-like head.
You have a dwarf-like face.
Are you trying to turn me on?
If you died, no one would care.
2 people would care, Jim.
No, who?
My mom
Yeah, and Eddie.
and Eddie.
I wouldn't.
My mom and Eddie. And Jim would go get the next latest, hottest PS3 title.
I would just get
You wouldn't
another. I would
care.
just get another fat guy on the
Be like,
boardwalk
what's
and
my
start again.
concessions on the next gig?
Jason, can you tell us right now, because we're a little bit worried. Right now, currently in Australia, just had a cyclone. They had floods. There's been birds dying in Arkansas, fish dying in fucking on Finland, and we've got the
Finland.
coldest winters we've ever had. We've had the wettest summers.
Why has the temperature changed?
What's happening? Please explain
Well,
to us.
My midget mother believes it's the apocalypse, but I personally believe
Right, but she always blows things out of proportion.
she does.
Because anything's big to
she
her.
believes that
Yeah.
that the Bible is the literal interpretation of the Word of God.
Okay.
Right.
Straight from the Greek into the the English.
And God
the
for
King
her
James.
is just one of those blowing things out the front of a car yard.
Right, because faith. Anyways, but what I personally believe is that it's the HARP program.
The HARP
And
program.
I think that.
That's
I
not-
think
no,
that.
no, I got
I
an old
think-
HARP
program.
No, I got to agree with
Tell me you're
Jason.
familiar with the HARP program.
There's the HARP program out of Alaska.
HAARP, HARP.
HAARP,
Which is a weather
which is a thing that Jesse
manipulation
Ventura
program that was
talks about
created
with
in,
a
like,
thing.
the 60s or something. That's actually pretty successful.
It's a lot of electric wires that
They're
are
allowed to
in
create-
Alaska.
What they do is they've created a stratospheric bulge, which can actually redirect weather patterns. What?
No,
Example.
keep going.
Tell me your
Sounds like
We're
the
all
X Factor,
intrigued.
mate. It sounds like the X
We're
Factor.
completely
X
intrigued.
Factor.
Jason, more importantly, tell us why did America cause the cyclone in Australia?
I think that they're sick of Australians bragging about their medical coverage and their fucking forward educational programs and all this shit that like, oh, we invest in our own people type thing. You know, because everybody in the world looks at America like, oh, you guys don't have good education, you don't have good health.
Could this possibly
you don't
be
have this and
Jason,
blah blah blah?
Jason, could this possibly be the way you feel about Jim?
No, I love Jim. I don't blame Jim for Australia. I don't blame him for their fucking
blame you for
kangaroo
America.
arrogance. Not at all. Because Jim's been a good friend to me.
Right.
You know, Jim and I watch Cheers together. He makes me like Portuguese chicken burgers, which I don't understand how a solid chicken patty could be a burger.
No, because
in
I
our
beat it-
culture, a burger means chopped up. And
I
kinda
beat it
mushed
down with
together.
a hammer.
But he's taking a whole chicken breast and calling it a burger.
I really need a cigarette.
Right. But Jason, explain to us. So is the apocalypse coming?
You know, I don't think so.
Why not?
I think this is like just one of many cyclical patterns that have occurred in the history of mankind.
Cyclical.
And what's going to happen if the apocalypse is coming? What are you going to do?
Well, technically, apocalypse means vision, which means unveiling of truth.
Okay.
And Armageddon
Okay.
is
We're all
actually
drunk on this
geographical
podcast.
location.
Wait, what's
in
Armageddon
Israel.
mean? What's it?
Armageddon is a place, but it's
Fuck
been
off. Where is it?
Really.
it's in Israel, but it's been
it's one of those-
misnomered.
Nah,
No, it's
nah,
been
nah, nah, nah.
misnomered as an
It's
event.
one of those Arab
but
countries.
Armageddon
No.
is a Greek word for a
So
place.
you're telling me
It's a valley.
Armageddon is a club in Israel?
No, Armageddon is a valley in Israel.
It's a gay.
No way.
It's a
No
gay.
way.
club.
like-
No, honestly, I
Are you
am,
Palestinian?
I'm a former evangelical worship leader.
Oh yeah,
No
here we
way.
go. Here we go.
That's
Go ahead.
For
Go
years.
Go Christian again.
I'm going to lose a lot of fans after this.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
you wouldn't
Okay.
pull into the storehouses the full offering.
Can you speak in
Lest you
tongues?
be judged.
You told me you could speak in tongues. Let me hear you do it.
I did speak in
Do
tongues.
it. Do it.
No,
Fucking speak in tongues.
No.
Speak in tongues. You
Eddie.
said you could do it.
Eddie,
What?
Eddie, tell me your biggest fear.
You
From
in
your
my
childhood.
house right now.
No.
And Jim's cock out
I'm
in
gonna
your
tell you
face.
something. His pyramid penis doesn't scare me. It's just a scrotal sack. Anyways,
Are you gonna suck him off?
Just
No,
lick
your
my
biggest-
scrotum.
I'm gonna
lick
tell you
his
something.
scrotum. Just lick his scrotum.
Biggest
Just lick
secret.
it.
The biggest
Jason,
secret.
lick his scrotum.
biggest
Jason.
secret
Just
that-
lick his
ooh, it's warm.
scrotum.
The biggest secret. Ooh.
Look at Jason.
Jason, just lick it. Just touch
Oh,
it.
can I have another helping, please?
Jason, just lick my scrotum.
Jason's head is right now about 6 inches away from
Your
Jim's
biggest
scrotum.
fear.
Jim
If
is
you were
wiping
able to
his
expose
scrotum
your biggest
on
fear, I might
Jason's
speak in tongues for
shoulder.
you. Like, tell him about your dad.
Jim just wiped his scrotum on Jim's shoulder.
I'm gonna
Or
tell
on
you something.
Jason's
I know
shoulder.
Jim took a shower today. I'm not
Jason-
afraid.
Jim, what are those underwear you're wearing?
That's Master Universe underwear. In case you missed that. They were my Christmas underwear. That was bought for
He-Man
me.
might be the most homoerotic doll ever created.
You're saying
for
that as
children.
your fucking face was 2 inches away from his cock.
Just touch it.
I'm gonna tell you, his nut is about the same size as mine. So I'm thinking.
Jason, just
his
touch it.
Trapezoidal penis. Might,
Jason, it'll be good for all our careers. Don't touch it with your
touch it
microphone. Just touch it with your finger.
all right.
Ah!
I just took a major leap forward.
Ah, I gotta put
in
my ball in
homo comfort
disinfectant.
zone. I touched Jim.
Jason just touched Jim's balls with
There's
his
about
finger.
6 billion people
Gay,
right now that are jealous
gay,
of me. Because
gay,
6 billion.
Like,
gay. Kill
6
yourself.
billion.
Well,
are you,
actually,
are you saying
15,000
everyone in
he
India
only
wants
has
to touch my
15,000
ball?
fans, but 15,000 people are jealous of what I just did right now.
Yeah.
And about 15,000 people were angry that this is the worst podcast ever.
It
Thanks
might
to
be
you.
the worst podcast, but it could be gold.
No, it's not gold. This is not even silver.
This is the only podcast where we've all actually been wasted.
I let you punch me in the face as hard as you
And
could
then you
twice.
touched his balls.
Is this, can I just say, because I've never done sport, is this the first podcast where someone's punched him in the face and he's touched someone's
Yes,
Yes, exactly.
This
Yes.
shows
You don't do this every week then?
No,
No,
this is
no.
a train wreck.
Can
This
I
is
punch?
brilliant.
Can I
Usually-
Are
punch?
you doing this just because I'm here or something?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
we're trying to impress you.
I'm fucking
Usually-
loving it, mate.
Usually-
Jason, can I punch you in the face?
I don't even want to sing anymore. I don't want to
really
do
need
music.
to.
I'm so impressed. I do not.
You have
I'm not
to, you
interested
can.
in music or anything. I just want to see people punching you in the
Example,
face.
typically there's a comedian here that's a little bit
usually,
below
okay.
them in the...
Is that
you know,
me this week? Or?
They never let anybody bigger than them.
That's
in
where
this chair.
typically there's a less famous
It's like
comedian than
someone
us.
that does like recurring roles on a series or a guest star in a feature.
We don't like more.
Nobody that
You're
like
the
actually
most-
headlining
you're the
anyone.
most
I'm actually
famous
the
person
third
we've ever
famous-
had, example.
I'm the third
Really?
famous
Oh,
Ahead of Ernie, I'm the third famous person in the room. Besides you now, because you're multi-platinum.
But I'm not actually famous here.
We're gonna call this the Jason episode, and it's gonna rate lower than
The
any
weird thing
episode
is I'm only famous in England, and most people, in terms of my fan base, will not enjoy this because it's so fucking left field,
it's
fucked
just
up shit.
base,
Most of my fans are like full team will hate me
Actually,
after this because they'll be like, "Why the fuck's he in the room with all these cunts touching cocks and talking about racism?"
well, come on.
Jim,
Example.
weird.
I'm mildly famous in Britain as well.
Mild?
I have a column in Nuts.
Yeah, no, I love that. I'm really impressed by it, and I'm kind of jealous
Jim.
of you. But you got to remember, like Jason, shut up for a second. You got to remember, it's like in terms of the 400,000
He just
people on
left
my
the
Facebook.
room.
In terms of like the 100,000 people say on Twitter that I might post this to, most people are going to be like, "Who the fuck are these idiots he's with?" Also, on top of that, people might be like, "Who the fuck is Example?" Even people who are following me, they're going to be like, "What the fuck is this?"
I know. I have to be honest. You're the most famous person we've had on this actual podcast, and you're the person who our fans will know the least of.
That's quite brilliant. Though. That's
You know
quite
what I
good.
mean? Like I'm being honest, right?
Yeah.
'Cause
No, I love that.
We've had
They're all comedy
famous
fans.
comedians on and all that type of stuff that they'll know of, but you're our first rapper.
I'm a singer now.
And,
Shut
and,
up.
and, if,
Singer.
and if anyone doesn't know who Example is, he's a white guy from the south of London who is a rapper and a singer who's quite popular.
Supports Fulham.
He supports Fulham as I do. If you even know what Fulham is, a soccer team for you American people.
I've got a funny face.
You have a funny face.
Nah, you're a good-looking dude.
Actually, I think.
No, mate, that's why I'd be a good comedian because I can just stand and people laugh at me.
can I-
Just be honest. Can I ask you, because I know you sampled the song, did you ever fuck Lily Allen?
No.
No?
Let me
So
ask you-
why did you sample that song and slag her off?
In the hope that I'd be famous and get played on radio.
All right, that's a good deal, man.
That is smart.
It kind of worked a bit.
I gave away my life to Eddie in the hopes that on the radio. I don't know how that's going. This Jim's having issues, and who knows where this is going.
Why did you give away your life to me?
I really didn't have much left, Eddie.
Yeah.
When it came to you, I was at the bottom. Jim, you want to hit me now?
Where
No.
do you
No
feel,
more hitting.
Where do you feel like you are right now?
You're like a fucking shrimp, man.
Can I just say, I only
I'm
met
in
Jason
limbo.
tonight and he's a fucking legend.
You're a bottom.
I mean that sincerely. I'm not just saying it because you're next to me and you look a bit like needy.
You're that guy.
I'm saying like
about
you.
20 years after I died.
No, mate, I like
oh,
you,
that
seriously.
guy did all. He was. Oh wow.
No, mate, let's shake hands.
It's too bad he's dead.
No one's ever going to say too bad
Jason,
you're
people
dead.
like you.
People do. Out of all of our
Short and fat people
on
from
our
foreign countries.
on our
We're not
fan
talking about your mother.
on our fan page, you are more popular than Lindsay or Colin or
And me.
Machete or
And me.
more popular than Eddie.
Can I ask you a question?
You're not more popular than me, but you're
Why is me
very
more
popular.
Is he more popular than me? Where's the scale?
Well, it's
I have
it's,
I have
you're new.
54.
I'm new.
All right, hold on.
I have
For-
54
guys,
followers on Twitter. How many do you have?
He has
I have 54. What do you have? Let's hear
100,000.
the number.
100,000 and
Exactly.
something.
See, there
Jason,
we are.
Jason.
But I did tweet you earlier because I wanted you to get more followers.
But I live at the beach. What do you do?
I'm just a bit worried that
He has a house in Fulham, the richest
I
place
live
in
a
London.
block away from the beach. It's never like cold.
His album has gone platinum.
He may have a platinum album, but
Jason's
my
got a
weather is
point
never
here.
below 65 or above 75. What's that?
He's got a good point.
What's that about?
Yeah, but your depression is never below fucking kill me and fucking above fucking kill
Can I just say
Which is
quickly,
slightly
Jason,
less than
Jason,
yours.
Jason, what sort of shit do you say on Twitter? The only reason I asked is because I told all my fans to follow you earlier, and I'm worried that you're going to have like an extra 20 followers off me.
you
And
No, I'll give them words.
Oh,
what
wait,
sort of
wait,
shit
wait.
are you talking about?
I'll give them things to govern their life.
you-
What do you do? Do you offer them like? Do you offer them drugs on Twitter?
Not
Or do you
at
offer?
all.
What would you
Not
do?
at all. I'm a philosopher by nature.
Right.
Even though
by
these
nature.
guys, yes,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
nature, I
Yeah.
actually contemplate
Plato
where the
was a
universe
drug
is
dealer
going
as
and
well.
How we are.
Where's the universe going?
Well, the universe exists as it is, and what we do is we choose our perception of it. Whether or not like right now, you're a millionaire, right?
I haven't
Multi-platinum.
got a million.
Come on, you pay cash for big house and
I paid cash for a smoothie. That's about it.
second wealthiest London neighborhood. Blah blah blah. Well, he bought a couple of beers for me, so I mean, he must be wealthier than me.
Okay, okay. Everyone who buys a beer for you isn't a millionaire.
Everybody calm down right now. Example, you just asked a good question. What kind of stuff does Jason say
No, I'm interested.
online? Well, right now I've got some
Twitters that
These are Eddie.
No, these are I just put in under a search. I put Jason Hour and I wanted to see what people said.
Hours for AUER.
Yeah,
if you want
Jason
to,
Hour is the way. And somebody wrote to @Jim Jeffries.
Hour of power.
Somehow a picture of Jim got up, or a picture of Jason got up, and it said, "Holy shit, is this a real pic of @Jason Hour? If so, please keep treating him like shit because he is indeed a piece of shit."
Oh, I put the big fat. Eddie took this fat booth. You know,
No,
the fat
Jason,
booth
that
app?
wasn't the picture.
No,
we
that
used.
wasn't a picture. That was a regular picture of you.
Oh, they're responding like that to a regular.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
I
Like a
tweeted.
Google image search or
Yeah.
something.
Hold on, here's one.
That was an actual
Here's
picture
one.
of you from Google Earth.
Here's one from the Absurdity One. Here's one from the Absurdity One. It says, @Jason Hour, I think I love you.
Is that a man or a woman?
It's a man, of course.
It's a man. It's a fat man.
Why can't
a
women
fat
love?
gay man who likes fat bears like you,
I wish
who,
gayness
who
wasn't
wants to
genetic,
anally
'cause I'd
rape
go
you
gay in
until
a
you get
second if it
AIDS so
was,
they
like,
can kill
in my
himself with a
teens,
certain
because
level of pride.
It's an easier lifestyle. Everybody
Okay.
wants the same thing.
All right, shut the fuck
Two
up.
men.
Shut the fuck up for a second and let somebody else talk. Now, here, you asked a question. What does he say on Twitter? Here's what he said today. This is his third Twitter of all
I'm just
time.
interested in what he said.
This is from Jason Hour. How long does a cookie remain edible? I found a pot cookie in my fridge, and I don't remember where it came from. I hope I don't die.
How do you don't remember where that came from?
Well, I remember I got some cookies from another friend, and I ate those. and then today, it was weird too, because like I found it was in a CD jacket. You know, like when you
A
get your
cookie
CD,
was in a CD
the
jacket.
cookie was in a CD
Is
jacket.
this like the thinnest cookie in the world? What the fuck
no, it
is
was a
this?
normal cookie, but I mean it was just in.
It
a,
wasn't-
You sure it wasn't a credit card or something?
but it was a THC cookie.
It wasn't. It wasn't an
It was a
MP
marijuana
cookie.
cookie.
Oh.
And it was given to me by like one of my neighbors or something. I don't know. In Venice,
So
in
someone-
Venice, marijuana is like a cup of sugar. If you run out of weed, you can go to a neighbor in Venice and they'll be like, "Hey, you got any
Okay,
weed?"
so
And
You got
they'll
any
be like,
weed that's the size that's under fits in a CD cover?
So you had
Exactly.
you had a thin cookie.
I ate the cookie,
Yes.
and like 30 minutes after I ate the cookie, one of Eddie's fans said, "Oh, it should be fine as long as you warm it up." Blah blah blah. See, and I ate it, and I was really stoned, and none of my pay-per-view options were working. And I ended up watching like the news.
How have you got pay-per-view?
That's the best
It's
question
really
ever.
weird. I have this.
How have you
weird-
got a TV?
I have this knack for
How have
just
you got a
sliding
house?
into places and shit. I found a place. They didn't even check my credit. They just interviewed me. They like.
Whoa,
my
whoa, whoa, whoa,
personality.
whoa. Let's go back. How did you get into the house? What did you tell the guy about me?
Well, look. This guy is a failed reality writer. You know, he's out of work. And when I told him that I worked with Jim Jeffries and Eddie Ift, he got a major.
Don't say my name for credit reasons.
Well, it helped me get a place to live. Does that?
and then,
does that do anything?
and then, example, listen to this.
Jim, do you?
He wanted me
I like
to
this.
go.
No, I like
He
your
wanted
style.
me to go meet his landlord, and I go, "What?" He goes, "Well, you're kind of the reason I
Yeah.
live here.
No.
so if you could just go hang out with him for
This
a
is
bit."
great. I like
Without
that.
without a
I like what he's done.
hesitation, I plugged you as my this is my better Eddie Ift and Jim Jeffries. These rising stars are my betters, and if you rent to me, you might have
everybody's
a shot.
rising when you're
You
on the
might
bottom.
have a shot at being in the one of the best podcasts in the world. And he rented to me on that, and he only charged me $10 a month for HBO, Showtime, and then all the regular channels.
How much is your esteem worth?
Jim, just the
in
exception.
the face.
Just a hug from you would give me. You know,
All right, hold on. I got another. You twittered 3 times today.
3 times.
All right, here's the other one. Where there are many words, strife is inevitable.
Which is a proverb from the Bible.
okay, and
Which
what?
is reality. If you think about it, the more you talk,
Are you religious?
I used to be.
So why the fuck are you quoting the Bible, you fuck?
Because it's brilliant literature. If you think about it,
It's not, mate. It's a fucking
yes, it
joke.
is. Did you know the Bible is mathematically
Do
balanced?
you know what? God isn't real. Fuck God.
Yeah,
If you
go-
take the Greek and the Hebrew and you
The Greek and the Hebrew.
right, the Old Testament. And
What
the
kind
New
of fucking Greeks hanging around with Hebrews?
No, the New Testament was written in Greek because that was the spoken language of the time.
What time?
Around 1000 and before AD.
1000 and before AD.
Yeah,
Some Greeks
Greek
are
was
hanging
the-
around with Hebrews.
Right.
And they conjoined their language and started talking a load
when
of
Rome
shit.
was occupying Israel,
Yeah.
they spoke Greek
I don't believe that.
because Greek was the language of intellectual discourse.
Intellectual discourse.
And the idea of self-government came out of the Greek
And at that
philosophy.
point, was it retarded people like you running everything?
No, it was naked old pedophiles that ran
Do
everything.
you descend directly from these Greek Hebrew guys?
No, I'm actually a Scot-Irish fucking bastard child.
That doesn't exist.
Is there a country of Down syndrome?
Australia?
The Isle
Oh.
is there an,
Very good. That was good. You got
was-
that, you
that
got
was
that.
good.
Eyes wide apart.
is there,
I gotta
is
give it
there,
to him.
is there an Isle of retard that you come from? Here's another one of Jason's Twitters today.
You got to be careful. Just before we continue, you got to be careful what you say because, as I was just pointing out earlier, I said the word spastic
Spastic.
on
which
Twitter,
means nothing
and
in
someone
America.
someone said to me, "Don't use the word spastic because my sister was called that when we were younger. You can't say that and support charity." And I've done gigs
Look,
for
are
Are
charity.
you allowed to say ugly cunt?
That-
Because she
No,
was
but I've
probably
done
called
gigs.
that
I've done
too.
gigs for charity, which is why people pick me up and they go, "Look, you can't do gigs for charity and then call someone a spastic."
No, you
Because it's
can.
like-
That's why.
No, that I agree.
I
That's why
think
you-
the thing is with disability, which because I worked as a disabled carer before I was a comedian. You'll if you go and do a show and there's a lot of disabled people in the audience, it's okay to do it. But if there's one person there, the audience will feel uncomfortable. In the same way, if there's one black guy in an audience and you do a whole lot of
I mean, like Eddie on Saturday.
black jokes,
Making fun of the only black guy in the
yeah,
crowd.
but if there's a lot of black people, you won't have a
You
problem.
shouldn't have been there.
He was the only black dude in the crowd, and you fucking
listen,
pointed
guys,
him
listen,
out.
listen.
Yes, but I also pointed out the albino and said that
Who's
he
our
was,
friend? We brought the albino.
And I
Guys,
said the
guys,
albino
guys.
was kryptonite to the black guy.
Jim is being really insightful now. Listen.
Yeah,
This is a really good story, apparently.
No, I've got lots of
I'm
stories.
actually very enamored with the albino that Eddie brought to the show.
All right, but listen.
His
It's a good
name's
story.
Luke the albino, and
So
I'm sure
what-
he's
so
listening.
Jason,
He's the man.
Jason, here we go. Here's the story.
What disability did your parents have?
Well, my mom's a midget.
Is she really?
No,
Yeah.
she's a
Well, and my
inch over
stepfather has spinal stenosis,
Your stepfather has nothing to do with you.
and my biological father has post-traumatic stress disorder from Vietnam.
Right.
Is
so
that good?
so
Oh, we can't see it in you at all.
your actual
Not at all.
your
I don't
that was
remember him
genetic.
breaking her jaw.
Your
cutting her with
your
glass
actual
or anything.
father used to beat the shit out of a midget.
No, yeah.
Am I
technically-
correct?
Technically, well, she was 1 inch
I
above the midget
would pay
requirement.
for view that. So your father used to get all liquored up and beat the shit out of a midget.
I don't know if he needed liquor to do it. I think he just did it whenever. I don't know.
No,
Be honest.
he didn't need liquor. He
I
just
think
did
if,
it to
if
upset
the meatloaf
you.
was cold, that was enough.
He probably never hit her till you were born,
Yeah.
and then he beat her for you being.
Every now and again, you were walking around the house happy, and he thought, "I'll punch her just to upset him."
You know what? We weren't gonna post this show because it's such a train wreck, but for that one right there, we
Oh,
are.
fucking train wreck. This is legendary.
Yeah, the name of this show is going to be called "Punch Her" just to upset him.
Mate, I can't believe we punched
You
him in
know
the
what?
face
I wanna
about
tell you
5
something.
times
I wanna
earlier.
tell
Can
you
I punch you in the face again?
You know what? My mom and I are at peace with what happened.
Right. Is your mum dead?
No.
Well, she should
I want
be
to
out
tell you
of
something.
shame.
We could drop my mom and you into a room, and she would tear you a fucking
Wow.
apart.
Really?
She's 4'11".
Why, she got a big cock?
No, she's got like iron strength. She would crush.
Iron strength.
She would crush anyone in this room.
No way.
Really?
My mom put me in a headlock.
She definitely wouldn't fuck up Ernie.
When I was-
Ernie
What
would
if,
fuck
what if
up
I
everyone.
was standing on top of a step ladder?
she'd pull your fucking ankles out of socket and
What
punch
if
you in
what
the
if
nose.
what if
Look.
I was raping her with a fist while she was sleeping?
She would be raping you with her giant.
What
clit.
if I held a
Look.
gun to her head with
What
a
if I-
silencer on
what-
it and I
what-
was like, if you move, I'll shoot you in the face, you midget fuck? What happened there?
What if I was on a roller coaster and they wouldn't let her on it because she wasn't tall enough to ride?
What if I was beating
wouldn't
you
let
in
you on
front
it
of her
because you
just
have a
so
heart
she could
condition.
come?
What if I was inside her vag moving around going, if you say something, I'm going to fucking do the splits and fuck you up?
What if
For a rapper, he's
what-
funny.
What if I was at a midget tossing contest and she was in the air while I started a fight with her?
You would throw her, she would cling to your ears. She would just pull them off like nothing. No,
What-
I'm serious.
what if
When
I was
21
holding you
when
in
I was
front of her
21
saying
years
you're her
old,
child
I
so
could
she was
take
in fear?
315 pounds and do a triple bench press with it. I could pick up the back of almost every vehicle that America makes, right? As a stunt. I used to show this
What
off.
about
As a
Australian
stunt,
cars?
yeah.
Could you pick up an Australian car?
My mom, 4'11", I think she's a lesbian, but
4'11"
she's closeted.
of disappointment.
She drives an Outback. She was a She drives an Outback, and she was a pro softball player when she was a kid. That's total lesbian.
You know what he
material.
just said. Let's stop. Shut up. Shut up. For
This is
1
Eddie
minute.
yelling.
Just shut up. Your mom is a midget.
4'11", closet lesbian, semi-pro softball player that can drive a golf ball further than my dad.
This
Anyways,
explains everything.
This is Viking blood. My mom, when I was 21 years old, and I was one of the strongest
You'll
people in
die
the
alone.
fucking city of Cincinnati. I will. With you. And Cincinnati, Ohio, one of the strongest fucking midgets they probably ever produced. She put me in a headlock. Jim, remember when you tried to hold me down up in Eddie's room in his bed when you guys were trying to be...
It was an attempted
Did I
rape.
not throw you across the room like you were a toy? My 4'11" mom, I couldn't break her fucking lock. She had me in a front naked choke, and I couldn't break it off. She spent her fucking, how many years fighting a 215-pound combat special forces vet. She can kick any one of our asses in a second.
So, example, what do you think's going to happen with your album here in America?
Probably going to do better than Jason's story, to be honest.
Edit that out. That was a terrible story.
Jason's story was a fucking abortion, to be fair.
Like Jim's shits.
Hey, Jason, come on.
why
We
do
have
you
a
have to-
guest here. We have a
What's
guest
wrong
here.
with you?
We're just having fun, Jason. I like you, really.
Jason wanted us all to come home and watch it.
Did you know I'm a badass guitarist? I'll show you. There's a guitar.
Oh, here we
right there.
go. Here we go. Give him the
Get-
guitar.
Look,
Give him the
you know,
guitar.
If he starts playing guitar, I guarantee I'll freestyle along.
will
All
you
right.
really?
Oh,
Here
yeah.
we go. Here we
Dude,
go.
I will play a fucking 12-bar fucking sync.
Stop talking. Get the fucking guitar out.
Here,
the
hand it to
guitar,
me.
but
I will play some fucking
Shut
12-bar
up!
you
We'll
love.
Get the fucking guitar then.
Shut up. We'll get the guitar. I
All
have
right.
a question for you. We got a Twitter right now. It's a question
Tortoise pick yellow.
from
right here.
Muck and Mirth. He wants to know at Eddie Ift. Hey Eddie, I'm dying to know how you met the closer. Was he your neighborhood juice associate, or did he build your log cabin?
What I did for Eddie,
he just asked if you were his Jewish
the
associate.
best. No, I made Eddie the best lattes ever. I used to be a barista to the stars, and Eddie.
What kind of stars?
Jason.
Oh, I used to serve the big Scientologist.
Jason, you got
his
them. Where are they?
ex-wife. All right, listen.
Real drama is in the show.
I want to tell you something. Self-taught, never educated, hillbilly motherfucker
Yeah,
right here.
that's the same
Here
as
it
him
goes.
reading.
All
Is this the
all
name of the
hold
song?
on.
Oh.
Hold on. So right now, let me explain what's going on. Jason's gonna play guitar. An example's gonna rap to it. He's gonna freestyle.
I'm going to sing and rap and all sorts.
All right, that's cool. And Jason,
Cut time, 12-bar, like old school fucking
Okay, I'm gonna-
Negro music from the slave era.
here it is, everybody. Jason, now we're on guitar. Example on vocals.
I'm sitting on a sofa and so far. All I'm staring at is a Jason. I face him. All I know is I'm quite close. I can smell him, I can't taste him. Even though he's kind of a retard. When he touch guitar, he plays quite hard. He looks a bit simple. On his chin, he's got a little dimple. Are you a little fool? I love the way you play. I love the way you sway. I love the way you look at me like you are a gay. I love your Iron Maiden t-shirt. I love the way you look as if you were her as a kid. You fuck. I wish you good luck in your guitar career. You're pretty good even though you've got a small ear. I do not know what you hear. It must be something stupid. Seriously, deep down, I rate you, you fucking flit.
I raped your mum. She thought it was fun. I did it up. Her fucking bum. She liked it more than your Thor.
Put it in
All
the
right.
back door.
It's Eddie and Jim and Elliot and Jason and Ernie. We record, you fucking heard me. On the microphone, somebody better ring the phone. Leave me alone, you fucking homeless homo home. Gonna be available on iTunes tomorrow.
It's
I may
called-
be a jobless Hmong on the edge of American culture.
And that's all you have to say. Thank you very
No.
much, Jason.
Boo!
Boo!
I just
Yeah. So that was Jason Hour and Example. We've never had that. Here he goes.
Yeah, should do another one.
Fucking jam it out, Jason. Come on.
I got a cup of water. And last night, I fucked your fucking daughter. I thought I might have taught her, but she kept coming back for more. And Jason came with me, playing the guitar like a fucking whore. Today he had $11. He was living in squalor. He showed me his money, and I burnt it. I thought it was kind of funny. I said, "Oi, Sonny, I burnt your $11. He said, "Oi, you're a fucking tosser. That's all I have to live on." And I just put my grin on and said, "Look at your shoes. Did they cost $2? No, they cost $3, no $4, no $5, no $6, $8, no $7, no $11."
those shoes were free from Eddie.
Eddie's shoes were free. Eddie's shoes were free. Jason's jeans are rolled
Actually,
up just to show his
70% of the shoes I wear are from Eddie, and 65% of the clothes I wear are from Jim.
70% of the shoes that I wear from Eddie. 65% of the shoes I wear from Jim.
I'm gonna say that.
I used to be fat, now I'm kind of slim.
Example.
No, I'm not that slim. I'm kind of trim.
Example, you can hear me through the phones. Where's my free T-shirt? Because one of the things that happens.
That is a fair point.
If anybody has a merchant, Eddie gave me his CD because that's all he's got. But Jim has given me a DVD, 2 of them, and a T-shirt. Eddie's given me his. He's cut me in on his.
I've given him dignity
on
and
his van sponsorship. Example as a guest, what do you have to offer the Hmong sidekick? Do you have like a watch?
Hey, hold on. You can't come on our show and then start begging our guests for merchandise and free perks.
It's fine.
I let you punch me in the face
I
as
don't
hard
give
as
a
you
shit.
could.
That's not your
Like,
job on
that-
that.
that's worth a shirt.
wasn't as hard as I could.
If he fits my T-shirt, he
do
can
that.
keep it. If he fits my T-shirt.
I could do it harder, but I.
No, Jim, if he fits my T-shirt, he can keep it.
Jim, I bet you $10,000.
Yeah,
I bet you $10,000 in 3 hits. You can't
Jason.
knock me out.
Jason,
$10,000 means you'd have
Okay.
to work for 3
Jason,
lifetimes.
First of all, you'd have to bring $10,000.
And one of the hits, you can use a weapon.
You'd have to use $10,000 to the table, and
I have to match it.
and I could knock you out. In
My
10
amp
hits.
is worth
In
about
three.
$6,000.
I could knock you
That's-
out in 3 hits.
Jason, you have to get into my T-shirt or we'll punch you.
You have a T-shirt?
I think this is the funniest thing ever.
That
We're going to have to go long
Jim,
to edit together.
Jim, if he can fit in this T-shirt, he can keep it, and if he can't, we punch him in the face, all of us.
Okay,
Right, let's go.
is it a large or medium?
he'll fit into it in an awkward way.
Is it a 32 meters? What the fuck is the measurement in the bureau?
You have to fit in it and look good.
You have health care. I don't. Both of you fucking foreigners have health care.
I have healthcare
You've
too.
got a fucking dentist. Look at my face.
And well, that's British descent. And the only reason that Eddie has health care is because he's wealthy.
Yeah, take off the T-shirt, go.
Machete and I are fucking.
T-shirt. If you can't fit in my T-shirt.
The only.
Oh my God! Wait, we got.
He's ripping my clothes off.
Hold on, we're gonna get a. Jason is naked right now. We're gonna.
I'm being raped by
we're gonna definitely get a photo.
a
of this.
Caucasian rapper.
Fucking Caucasian rapper. Here we go.
I have a large areola. I'm never been proud of it.
Hold on.
Eddie,
Hold on.
don't see my picture.
Let's go.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Hold on. Pictures.
If you
Oh my-
make it look
oh my
good,
God.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
That's
alright?
going on Twitter.
Go. Go.
Put it on.
Let's go.
They
Jason.
almost talked him into a trainer over at the label.
Okay, this is disgusting.
If you ruin my T-shirt.
And why would you be upset for me?
All right, if you can get it on, I'm gonna punch you, and if you ruin it, I'm gonna punch you. Go.
If I ruin it, headshot. Okay. But,
Either way, you get punched in the face.
oh, it's gonna be a body shot.
And I've got a new rule: if I punch you, then Jim hits you straight away as well.
For my second
Actually,
block, I had to fight
that does fit him.
guys, where is it gonna be a headshot or a body shot? The only place it doesn't fit, I'll be honest, is the arms.
All right,
It's
all
the
right.
only place.
Example will punch your stomach while I punch your face.
Right.
Oh my god, why do you want to
3,
hit my face again?
Okay.
2.
No, hold on. Okay, do it 1, 2, 3. Okay.
1, 2, 3, and then we go. I go there, you go there. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on, guys.
Right.
Okay.
This is the last time
Are
we do
you
this.
serious? You're gonna be okay?
You sure?
Hold on. Jim.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Go back a bit further, Jim. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fucking hell.
He's a fucking. You gotta give credit where credit's due.
I like this guy. He's a fucking lunatic.
I missed it. Can you do it again for the camera?
Jason's like Rocky without the smarts.
Can you do it one time for the camera?
Jesus.
Just do it for the camera. Come on. Ready? Come on, because we're gonna put it on. Ready, Jim? Okay, wait. It's recording. Okay, now Jim Jeffries, an example, are gonna punch Jason somewhere in his body.
I'm gonna.
All right, let's see it. Where's it going? Your eyes are scaring
You ready?
the shit out of us.
3, 2, 1.
That was the hardest hit you ever threw. That was a solid hit. You
I
gave
feel
me this
bad.
shot right there.
I didn't mean to hit you as hard as that.
Wait, you did. You gave me like a
No, but
shot.
I honestly didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
It's all right.
Jace, you look great in my t-shirt, by the way.
So there you had it. That was the hidden episode that we've talked so much about. Well, guess what? That's only half the hidden episode. Next week, part 2 of the hidden episode. We'll find out if Jason broke his jaw. You can subscribe to us on iTunes. You can subscribe to us on Stitcher. If you have a smartphone, listen to us on Stitcher and subscribe. And please check out our website. It's www.jimandeddietalkshit.com. That's www.jimandeddietalkshit.com. We've got our Twitter feeds. We've got merch for sale there. You can also go directly to both our websites and find out our tour dates. And if you want to email us at jimandeddie@yahoo.com. That's where we read the ones on the show. So send us comments there. Please comment on iTunes. Comment everywhere. You guys have been doing a really good job, and you send us really funny shit. So thank you very much. Keep it up, and go fuck yourselves.